What's going to do? This your boy, DevaughnThatGuy, back with a banger video. Y'all see the shoes, Air Force Ones, but here in Chicago, we like to call them G-Fazos. As y'all can see by the title, story time on how I met G Herbo. Now, if y'all don't know, G Herbo is an artist from Chicago, one of the biggest artists in Chicago. I had the pleasure of meeting him. Y'all ready to get into the story? Okay, so basically, this happened in 2018. This year makes 4 years. I was in college. I was working at Walmart. I didn't have a driver's license. I had failed my driving test maybe about 3 times. First time I failed it, 2016. I failed with the guy who said, just get him back safely. Brought him back safely. He failed me. Now the old man, he said I turned too fast. Another dude said I drive too fast. Then I had an old lady. She said I did good, but then she's like, yeah, reverse the car and go west. I guess I went south. But I'll never forget, October 2nd, 2018. First off, a few days before that, I took the test for the 4th time. And that's when the older lady told me to put the car in reverse and go west. And I guess I went south or something like that. So I ended up taking the test again a few days later. Now, it's ironic because I was like just down and out. Like I was upset, I was pissed. I can't get my driver's license. Like, what the hell is going on? So, you feel me? So, on this day, I'll never forget, it was Tuesday. It was on a Tuesday, October 2nd. I think that was on a Tuesday. That was on a Tuesday. October 2nd was on a Tuesday. So, my mom had called me and she was like, cause my permit is getting ready to expire like October 12th or something like that same month. And she's like, do you want to take the test? No, let's give it a try. So she took me up there. I sat on the opposite side for like 10 minutes. Then they said, okay, everybody bring their car around. Called my mom and I said, yeah, they said bring our cars around. So she said, she'll just bring it around. So she brought it around. I came out. She walks off and I'm sitting in the car, waiting on one of the instructors to come out, hoping it wasn't the same people I had before. So sitting there and I'm just bored, like, okay, are these instructors gonna come out? Because everyone's literally just sitting out here in their car, just ready for an instructor to come. I'm sitting in my mom's car, looking at my phone, texting everybody, texting my homies, like, yo, pray for me. I'm about to take my driving test. I really need to pass it. I text my group chat, y'all, I'm finna take my driving test. Hope I pass it. I looked through the rear view. I see this bright red coat come out of like a little Jeep. It was a nice Jeep too. I forgot what type of Jeep it was, and I seen the waves and I seen the face. Oh shoot, it's G Herbo. Like my adrenaline started going crazy. I'm like, oh shoot. I hop out the car. I come up on the side of his car, like, I'm like, yo, like I grab my phone, like, yo, he's like, yeah, I got you when I come back. So that's my phone charger. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, I bet. So as I'm walking back to the car, the lady who just had to be my instructor, she was like a little young, maybe like mid 30s, early 40s. So she's like, did you see the DJ? I'm like, my head like, the DJ? I'm like, yeah, I just seen him. He said he'll take a picture when he come back. And she was like, well, let's hurry up and take this test so you can come back and meet the DJ. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get in the car, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At that moment, I didn't even care about the driving test. I did not care about the driving test whatsoever. She was on her phone the whole time, like, yeah, I took a picture with him, sent to my son. I'm like, do you know who this is? And I guess my son was like, yeah, that's G Herbo, blah. So as we driving, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key passed a stop sign, but I don't think she even cared because her main goal was to get me to meet G Herbo, but in her eyes, the DJ. So I'm like, man, I'm happy. I'm driving. You feel me? So she like, okay, let's start heading back. Yeah, park right here next to the DJ. Like she kept calling this man a DJ. So I'm like, okay, cool. So as I'm parking next to Herb's Jeep, they moving like they finna pull off. Luckily, driver's seat window kind of down, like, yo, hold on. Now, this is where it gets crazy. So G Herbo is watching me, like, kind of park my car. I kid you guys not. I hopped out my mom's car to take the picture with him. I parked the car. Well, I thought I parked the car. I opened the door, hop out. The car started rolling. The lady was like, oh, wait, put the car in park. G Herbo got the laugh like, hey, little folk, put the car in park. You gonna fail your test. So I put the car in park, hopped out. I couldn't find my phone, so shout out to the instructor. She was generous enough to actually use her phone to take the picture, which is gonna pop up right here, me and G Herbo. And she took the pictures, ended up sending it to my phone. I told him thank you. He got back in his car, pulled off, and then the lady was like, do you even care if you pass the test? At this moment, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I really don't care if I pass the test or not, because I just met one of my top 5 favorite rappers. You feel me? Don't throw me at top 5, throw me at top 6. And I ended up getting my license that day. And all this happened, I'll never forget, October 2nd, 2018. That's when your boy DevaughnThatGuy. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, feel me, like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell on. It's been your boy DevaughnThatGuy. I'll see you guys in the next video. G Herbo, Swervo, peace.